I did 2 records with The Calling, which was my band. We had a lot of success, toured the world. And I just did a solo album with Universal. And then I took the leap and left, which took like a year. It was like a bitch.
What do you mean left to do it? To go independent?
Yeah, because I have the money. It's like, why the hell am I with a label? It's like the worst thing ever. So, and I have the fan base internationally. So I've made my own label, and I bought the album I made with Universal, and I'm going to release it worldwide later this year. The single will come out in America probably in May.
Is it Calling-esque stuff, or I know you're a singer, you write all the stuff, so it's got to sound like you.
Big epic rock U2-y ballads, and this record just went out to the press in the sense of not the press, but the film and TV. So they're starting to play songs everywhere in film and TV.
So I like to ask artists this because I'm an artist myself. Before you go on stage, right? Do you have any indication on whether you're going to kill it that night or it's going to be flat?
Kill it every night. But yeah, no, I mean, we just did a tour in Brazil that was nuts, and one night we got held hostage actually.
Really?
And it was a little crazy, and that kind of ruined the vibe of going on stage.
What kind of ransom money does the lead singer of The Calling demand these days?
It was $5,000 in cash to let us go, which was paid, and we were at gunpoint. It was like 10 giant men. It was fucking, sorry to say fucking, but it was freaky. But yeah, good time.
So real quick, so what kind of stuff are you listening to in your downtime? You mentioned U2. Are you a U2 fan?
Huge U2 fan. I grew up listening to Bon Jovi too. He's a friend of mine, and. But yeah, U2, Coldplay, obviously. I mean, those kind of bands, that arena sound is like what I go for. And I really like Kings of Leon's newer record. They're a band, I was in RCA with them for years, so I'm glad they're having big success.
So what's a dream collaboration for you?
I mean, I had one of them a few years ago. I had a #1 hit with Santana. And that was really cool because I always was like, as soon as Rob Thomas did, I was like, I'm gonna do that. I don't know, probably... I mean, Bono, he never does it, but I mean, that's like
sometimes he
God, so just meeting him, I'd probably.
Have you listened to the new record, the new U2 record?
It's completely grown on me. Like the first few listens, I was kind of let down. The single is like really not good.
Right.
The Sexy Boots thing is like, come on, dude.
It kills me too.
Really killed me. The rest of the record's beautiful, and no, it's grown on me. I like it a lot. Definitely worth getting.
Awesome. And last question. So, what advice would you give any singer-songwriters out there that are? You mentioned that you've gone independent, right? So, when you see a singer-songwriter that comes up to you and says, "Hey, how do I get my stuff out there? What do I do?" It's so the climate's so different.
I get fan mail every day from people who are sending me those stuff, and it's tough. I mean, even for someone like myself, the transition and getting people to invest in an artist, I mean, we're talking a lot of money. It's difficult. So, but the world has changed. The whole industry's changed in a way that you can advertise yourself. You can solicit yourself through the internet, no matter how much money you have or what you're doing. There's a lot of smart ways. I know it seems silly, but like get on MySpace, get on Facebook. It's all about networking. Find someone who's got some bucks, who believes in you and will put some money behind you. Don't sign a record deal. Do not sign a record deal. All the labels are falling apart. And they're all pretty much getting their hands on everything they can on an artist. If you're a new artist being signed now, they're taking your touring, your merchandise, your publishing. It's a 360 deal, and at the end of the day, you're going to be screwed. I sold like 8 million records with The Calling. I never made any money on record sales.
Really?
Just
all touring and all merch.
And writing.
Right.
Yeah, the publish. That's where it was all at. But no, I mean, it just shows you the label was some sketchy stuff.
That's good advice.
Yeah. So, don't sign a record. If you can do it your own, do it your own. What up? I'm Alex Band, formerly The Calling, and you're watching Rockerazzi.com.